very afraid of this alien, and they started running from them. But this alien stole a car with a woman in it, and woman was very scary because he hasn't seen alien before. But then alien explained her everything about the researching and so on, and this woman agreed to help him to catch these interesting fruits. So Mr. Banana and Mrs. Strawberry run on bikes, and the alien with woman runs after them on bars. And while they're this running, alien fell in love with this woman and proposed to her and went to his planet. So what the woman said next?
And Dr. Jojo is very curious about your language. So at the beginning, he suffered to communicate with them, but since he's the genius for the language, so he uh, could get a knack of how to speak the alien language quickly. So he started traveling with them, and 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 they are surprised to see the what they see, to see the high building in our side. This alien and Dr. Jojo came from the 18th century England, so they'd never seen the kind of skyscraper. But when they reached New York, they watched that piece, so they're very surprised at it. The animals are also very surprised at it. It's never been to New York. So an alien all of a sudden cross his eyes. He seems to send a message to his planet. So aliens civilization is pretty much advanced. So they use this not by using machine. They just send it the message to by using telepathy or something. They know the different dimensional something on this universe. So it's easy for them to send a message, even though the planet is maybe millions light away from the Earth. And seems he receiving some important message from the planet. Maybe that is related to the reason why he came to the Earth next.
Today is Valentine's Day, and I want to continue the line about the woman and an alien. So he stole her, and they appeared on the different planets. And the alien itself was in love, but wasn't. She was quite upset about it, and everything was strange to her. And even his appearance was scary, and she desperately wanted to come back to the Earth. But the alien didn't want to hear anything because he had such strong feelings. And it was unusual for creatures to explain it because they don't.
Sorry about that beeping sound. That was not your time up. I just got a text and I forgot to put myself on mute. But I love how you guys are just going from when your time's up, you take over, then somebody else takes over. It's really great. It allows me to focus on just trying to find you guys images. So keep talking, please.
Okay, and everything was really for her. She saw the strange birds, which reminded her some kind of pelican, but it looked scary for her. And so actually, creatures on this planet didn't have such feeling as love for many years, and it was quite surprising for him. Uh,
All right, continue, guys.
I think my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Then there were there was one interesting battle between aliens and animals, and animals started to convert zombie animals instead of zombie humans. So the word 16th war battle started between zombie animals and aliens. And Mr. Strawberry and Mr. Banana and Miss Strawberry were still alive, and they were witnessing with the situation, and they were escaping from very dangerous zombie dog, and they were trying to find their loyal dog friend, and they were trying to call him, but they could not reach to him, because unfortunately 1 day ago that dog passed away, so they were totally alone, and the zombie dog was following them wherever they were going, and Miss Strawberry started to panic, and she was asking to her partner, my dear Banana, what will we do? Just find some solutions. Then next.
So Mr. Banana answered that they could find a medicine and cured this dog, and finally they did it, but the medicine was very poisoned, and this dog turned into a strauss, part of strauss and part of banana. So Mr. Banana said it's very strange, but maybe they can kept it as a child. So it was a child of Mr. Banana and Strawberry. So they found a nice pretty house and started to live together. Next.
Okay, and these are not the purpose of the alien came to the Earth. They are doing some experimental thing by using Earth creatures to how to alter creatures. So that alien reporting how to alter the Earth creature like this, and actually some of them are made up actually photoshopped, and alien actually, even though the alien civilization was pretty much advanced, they still has not the technology of Photoshop. So they are very curious about how to use Photoshop. So they produce a lot of strawberry flags pictures and a lot of kind of Photoshop pictures, and alien is sending to these images to his planet by using that telepathy ability, and for some reason they are obsessed by strawberry. Maybe the color of red and shape of strawberry is fit to their culture, and they never eat a strawberry, and they tried to eat strawberries. They thought, oh, it's tasty, so they were obsessed strawberry after that, and big strawberry boom happened in that planet. That's why they are making a lot of strawberry creatures picture on the earth. So they are really thinking about, the earth civilization is pretty much behind our civilization, but some part of it it's pretty advanced. So that's it.
You stopped. Okay.
That's it.
Ksenia.
I think it's Albina's turn. No?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Albina.
They carried on some experiments and created some funny, sometimes scary creatures, and they had some crazy diet. They have mixture of vegetable and fruit with animals, different animals. They want to make life on the earth more diverse, and and also they send some pictures to their planet, and especially they like yellow and red color, which they met here on the earth. Maybe because they have never seen this color and they have never heard about this color on their planet, which consists only of gray and white and black colors. So colors on which impress them so much, and they continue the experiments. Some of them were successful, some like this scary tortoise were less successful because this because fear was only feeling which everybody had after looking at this terrible monster. But it was terrible, but actually it wasn't dangerous at all because all people ate only vegetables and fruit.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Miss Strawberry started to get boring so much, and when she was visiting somewhere on this planet, she saw one white uniform person, and when she reached to meet him, he said that I am a chemist, and my name is Mr. X, and I have a special skill. I can convert to some things their origins. For example, there were some photo montages between animals and strawberries. So I can convert to them their origin. Strawberry should be strawberry, turtle or snail should be snail or turtle. When she heard this situation, she also requested, can you provide something if they are deaf? And Mr. X, as a chemist, he said, I'm not sure, but I can try. So they went to Mr. Banana's cemetery, tomb, and Mr. X started to do some chemical experiments. But he didn't notice that there was one huge animal by eating strawberries. And when they saw, they quickly left from tomb of Mr. Bananas. Mr. Banana. And next.
Ksenia.
Okay. But we can hear echo from Simon. It's difficult to listen and speak. Because if you're unmuted, we can hear very hard echo. Oh, thank you. One day, Mrs. Strawberry was alone at home, and she heard the noise in the garden. She looked through the window and saw a giant turtle wenting around was going around, and she was so scary. So she escaped with behind door, but she saw a alien woman with a big gun, and her um, brother-in-law, and she decided to help her brother, and she asked another man, her friend, to take a gun and shoot this alien. So we can see in the background this guy aimed this alien, but alien disappeared at this moment and she missed it. So Strawberry asked her brother and this guy to kill the turtle, and they made a delicious soup from turtle, and they were so happy. Next.
At the same time, and somewhere in Hollywood, Jack Nicholson shooting a film called Mars Attack. He was shooting the important scene of this film, and Mars kind of trying to shoot him, but for some reasons he cannot act good, so he repeatedly shooting this film. And another staff who are making computer graphic team, it was making computer graphic, the image of the alien is attacking the village of the Earth, and they are kind of programming, writing a very detailed picture on the computer. It is not an easy task, and so the image of is Mars. That a creature is under the spaceship. The spaceship shaped like a spider, and it has a long leg and long tactical thing, and the light kind of light up the house to attack, and it seems like a laser beam or something, and tons of aliens coming to the Earth. So they are creating such scary image on computer. So and next picture, and during the shooting break, some alien actor actually needs coffee, so they try to drink a coffee, but it's very difficult to drink the coffee by wearing this costume. So he was, yes, that's it.
So
Thank you, Aka. Alina.
Alina, yeah, Albina.
Yes. So the story was very peaceful from the beginning. It was about strawberries and it was about bananas, but people and animal had so many conflict, and they have different purpose, and it was a home for people, and it was just as a planet for aliens. So it inevitably led to the war conflict, and they didn't like the way of living which human being had. So everything was surprising for them. They couldn't eat food, and so shops were very surprising for them as well. And they because they didn't understand how could people eat so disgusting products which were absolutely impossible for aliens. And so the situation was different in different places, and it wasn't always a war and blood and tragedy. Some people tried to become friends with aliens and to live peacefully. But again, it wasn't so so difficult, and some people look some people had some crazy ideas about life together with aliens.
Time's up. Hamet?
Okay, one of the craziest ideas was studying how aliens are teleporting, and one scientist, Mr. XY, Professor XYZ, was investigating this study, and he also, in his life, as a first time, saw three eyes align, and firstly, he suggested he can be a mascot for NBA All-Star game, but it was not like that. And today is a special day because it is Valentine's Day as well as NBA All-Stars, the West and the East game. So Professor XYZ wanted to request these three eyes align, and by telling, "Hey, Miss or Mr. Three Eyes, can you come with me to watch NBA All-Star game?" And the three eyes said, yeah. Then they migrated by teleporting to Toronto's NBA stadium, and they started to amazing basketball match. Next.
But the three-eyed alien had two brothers, and they were very brutal, and they didn't want his brother to be in Toronto, so they decided to came over him and brought him back to their planet. But the professor somehow knew about this event, and he hid the three-eyed alien, so his brother couldn't find him, and they decided to catch a professor and tortured him and found the answer. Where is his brother? Where was his brother? But the professor was very brave and he didn't answer. So they was very amazed how he brave is, and they just come back to the planet and left the three-eyed alien and the professor. Next.
Aka, it's your turn.
Yes, sorry. And then they found the yellow creature, which has two separated eyes and two tacticals, and it seems like they are searching for something. They are climbing on the rock. It's a small creature, and even the alien didn't know what it is like, what it is. So Dr. Jojo finally was able to reach to this place, and he also tried to speak the language to them, but he couldn't understand their language. So he was shocked because it was the first time for him to understand the creature's language. So, but at the same time, he was very curious about their language because it's a good opportunity to research what languages are spoken in this universe or creatures. So he tried to speak many different languages, and they finally he finally tried to find a word for hi. It's in Zakzapa in that language. So they are just crying Zakzapa, say hello to Earthlings. So because thanks to the Mr. Doto, Earthlings didn't make a mistake of communication. So the yellow creature seems to be glad to be on the planet. Maybe they have an important message to humans on this planet. Next.
So language became the main obstacle for communication, and knowing or understanding just one word which they pronounce, this word was hello, couldn't help much for communication, and the professor had to find the solution for this, and it was really difficult because there were not so he had some ideas, but he had so short lack of time to make to fulfill, to achieve his aim, and finally he invented one device which helped him to understand these creatures and understand what are they looking here. And it was a kind of translator. It wasn't perfect at all, and the language sound awkward. And but anyway, it was a big step, actually a leap for understanding, because people could catch the meaning. And this creature said, "Oh, you should be careful. We came here to warn you, and because your planet is on the way." On the way of a big, or huge, enormous comet, and your planet can be destroyed by it very soon. And we came here to inform you, to give you this news. You have time to prevent it. You have time to save your planet. We couldn't do it, and now we are travelers in the space, and we want to help as many planets as possible. And when we had the same situation at our
Next, please, Emmett.
Okay, so these guys also wanted to find these devices a patent person. So when they found out this person was teacher Simon, and they started to find out the information more, and they as they saw that this teacher Simon is also online teacher for one website. So they started to research again about him. So they found some connection between them. Then next.
So soon, Hermit. Okay. These creatures could appear in many appearances, and they decided to transformate into human beings, but it was very difficult for them, and they looked like half aliens and half people. So people caught them finally and started to explain their nature, and his brother, three-eyed alien, found it, and he wanted to help them and made them free. So he asked Professor to help him. Professor agreed. They went to this center, researching center at the night. They went through all alarm systems, through all security, and finally they found them, and they escaped from this dark place. And Professor decided to go to their planet, and he asked Three-Eyed Alien to go with him. So Three-Eyed Alien agreed, and they four went to their Saturn and lived happily there for 3,000 years. Next.
Hey guys, well, let me stop you there because we're getting ready for another class now. Why is it not showing up? Oh, stop. There we go. So in about a couple of minutes here, I'm going to be starting my last class of today, and it's going to be Hangman. So that's coming up in a couple of minutes. This is the last week. I believe classes finish sometime around Wednesday, Thursday, depending on where you are. I will be here each day of the week. Monday, I'm not sure how many classes I'll be teaching, though. But I'm definitely here till the last day. Are there any classes you guys would like to have in the next couple of days?
I'm not sure. It depends on my days from school.
Nice. Okay, fair enough. That's understandable. Okay, so who's going to be coming to my next class? Hangman. I know it's late. Yeah, it's late there.
So next week, I wish, but I cannot. I have finished my ticket.
Okay, fair enough. Well, guys, I need to get ready for the next class, so I'll see you guys in a few minutes. For Ksenia, we'll see you later, and I hope to see you before we finish those classes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.